I'm so excited to reconnect with you, Casper. You are easily one of my favorite souls and voices in the space of health, wellness, and living our best lives. I'm thrilled to talk about some of my recent research, which was, hold on for a moment to something, a bit of a rude awakening for myself too, with some of my heavy metal toxin reports from a previous home I was in, and environmental stressors, environmental toxins, air, water, lighting, electromagnetics, and all these fun organisms.
Well, let's get into that.
Are key to mitigate.
Yeah. I'm excited because you have the research out. And unfortunately, it sounds like you had to go through this, which so many do. We need to experience things to really, I think, go through them. That's why I'm so big on experiential medicine meets evidence-based, right? So that's a big thing of mine. But listen, parasites were trendy for a while on social media. It was going and people are looking and blaming everything out there. Before we go into this kind of connection between EMF and parasites, I wanted to hear, what's your preferred way of even testing for parasites to understand if somebody has them? Because so many people may be asking themselves, well, I think I might have them, but how would I know?
Don't bother testing. Parasitologists, 30 to 40-year parasitologists, what they say and what they postulate is that about 80% of the North American population have parasites. If you have a dog, you probably have parasites. If you have horses, you probably have parasites. If you ever swim in fresh running water, you probably have parasites. If you eat leafy greens, you probably have parasites. If you walk barefoot outside, you probably have parasites. If you breathe,
it's kind of wild, right? It's so many things we think of, and those can lead to parasites. And I completely agree with you. This is, something my own father has told me, like, earthing is cool, but just beware a little bit. There are parasites in the ground that will go right through your skin. Like, that is a thing, but please go on.
Yes. And some of the things that I've seen with clients over the years, if they are struggling with seemingly aging overnight, they've lost a lot of weight, or they even have resistance to weight loss, they are prone to eczema, psoriasis, different skin rashes, losing hair, central nervous system disorders or dysregulation. And just knowing that something is a little off, say they have any type of GI disturbance, right? Gut, digestion type of disturbance, just assume you have them and have regular practices monthly, every quarter to do cleanses where you're basically bringing yourself into a highly alkaline state with what you're eating and consuming different anti-parasitic herbs and sometimes medications. You can get pretty technical with this. And I hate to say this, but a lot of practitioners really don't know how to properly address parasites. So if you find a practitioner that is highly experienced in actually reducing parasites in their clients and have been doing it for many years, that's a really good sign. If they're kind of like, here, do this 2-week cleanse and Bob's your uncle, then I would be a little bit more, I might continue to look around.
Yeah.
But it is something that I recommend is incorporated into your monthly routine, your quarterly routine, and even taking certain antiparasitic herbs all of the time to be on top of it. And just know that every time you talk, you share air with someone, you shake hands, you are eating food. I'm not saying this to make you paranoid. I'm saying this to help you reduce, and in other aspects as well, your overall oxidative stress status through environmental toxic burdens. If you have Lyme's disease, a scientific roundtable conversation that I've been a part of for many, many years, well over 1,000 healthcare practitioners, we tune in each week, about 70% of Lyme's disease, that pathogen itself is in the parasite. So you clear the parasite, you clear the pathogen. And there are many reasons why this isn't highlighted. It's almost like getting to the root cause is just going to work so well. And it seems too simple to be true. This is something that's just brushed under the rug. So any type of skin condition, hair loss, brain fog, stress, hormonal dysregulation, gut disturbances, just assume you have them and take regular precautions and cleansing routines into consideration.
Yeah, really good advice.